Today, we are diving deep into the amazing world of Scratch tools. Yep, it's literally named Scratch tools. Now, Scratch add-ons have had their time in the spotlight, and now it's time for Scratch tools to show what they've got. So in this video, I'll be going through the top features in Scratch tools. So let's dive right in. The download process is straightforward. Simply open the official website. The link is in the description below. Click install, which will redirect you to the extensions page, and then click install again. That's it. You're done. You can even pin it for easy access, then click on the setting button to uncover the full list of settings that Scratch tools have to offer. Now let's dive into the must-have settings, from the most essential features to those quality of life improvements. Let's kick things off with the recently viewed project setting. If you're familiar with YouTube's watch history, this is similar but for Scratch. Once enabled, your viewed projects are automatically stored in a new section within the My Stuff category. It's fantastic. No more relying on paths or favorites to remember projects. However, one thing to note is that it doesn't sort projects in any specific orders, so it would be great if it was sorted based on the recent view, as the setting literally suggests. The next tool is something truly cool, the custom font feature. As the name suggests, it lets you customize the font on the website. You can head over to Google Fonts by typing in fonts.google.com. There you'll find a vast collection of fonts to explore. Once you've selected the font you like, I'll select this, just copy its name, and then paste the font name here. Wait a moment, boom. You've just changed the font in Scratch. It's a really neat feature. Next up is the project idea generator. Turn on this setting and then head over to the otherwise useless idea space, like why does that exist? And now you got this button, click and you got game ideas right there. But I'm not a big fan of the time constraint they throw in there, like why? But still, it's a super useful feature overall. Coming up next is anti-germ. Now let me tell you, this is really cool stuff. Here's the deal. There's this rule of Scratch where platformers should dominate the trending projects each and every single day. Why? Well, I think it's because they catch the eye of the younger audience with their flashy, colorful sprites and the really unique physics. But yeah, it's really annoying, and it means that some really cool and complex projects don't get the recognition they deserve. And that's where anti-generic comes in. This feature hides all of those typical generic and boring projects in the trending and explore section. Once you toggle it on, get ready for a big change. Although it's not completely flawless, but it still does a really good job at spotting those generic projects. 8 out of 10. Next up are two search features. First, there's the search profiles, which is, it's missing in Scratch for some reason. But fear not, with this setting on, it pops up when you search for a username, making profile searches possible and way more easier. Then there are search assets. This one is a game changer. Enabling this feature allows you to search through your costumes and sounds. Now, why is this so handy, you may ask? Think about larger projects with over 100 costumes and sounds. It's a nightmare to keep track and search, and this feature is a lifesaver in those situations, making it super easy to find what you're looking for. Next feature is called Shared Clipboard, and this feature is also another game changer. It lets you copy and paste assets between projects without the whole backpack thing. So it's a really super handy and efficient feature to manage your assets across different projects. And talking about backpack, have you ever clicked that more button in the backpack? If you're someone loaded with ton of assets, it can be a real pain. But that's where the infinite backpack scrolling feature, oh my god, really should show them this name, comes in. Once you got this turned on, no more clicking more endlessly, it automatically scrolls through your backpack, making the experience way smoother, even if there's a tiny delay. When diving into the costume editor, there are two features to enable. First up, we got Morph Editor font. Finally, some useful fonts in the editor. Then there's the opacity slider. Sure, Scratch add-on have something similar, but the beauty of this slider, well, it works for uploaded images too. That's seriously useful, with Scratch add-on for some reason does not support. Well, do you know the best part about Scratch tools? Well, you can both use Scratch add-ons and Scratch tool at the same time. No problem. For instance, the inbuilt dark mode in Scratch tool sucks. I mean, it doesn't even work on inbuilt features like the search assets feature we discussed earlier. But Scratch add-on have that covered flawlessly. Another thing I noticed is they also created a whole theme store just for the settings page. Like, how cool is that? I'm really loving this purple theme. Just look at it. Scratch tools, if you're watching right now, wow. And please fix the dark mode and consider adding these amazing themes to the website as well. I love this purple theme. Alright, we went through the most important feature and now it's time for the rabbit section. Hide advertisement in comments. Bye bye. Colored messages. Your messages now match their types with the colors. Fix content boxes. Round those box corners for a smoother look. Content box shadows. Nice. Hide studio activity messages. No more disappointment. Hide project tags. Straight to the point. Hide those tags. For lower count on project, save with those extra clicks. Expand editor. Control E to enlarge your code area. Really handy. Call project titles. Finally, you can see the entire project title. Check if trending. See if a project is trending. Pretty cool. Round profile pictures. Picture perfect. Round profile. And yeah, so I gone over 20 settings. So these are mostly on the Scratch website and editor, and they also got a whole other settings section for the forums as well, which if you use might be handy to go check out. And there's a ton more features that you can enable to customize your website and editor experience as well. And if you're watching this for the video, you're probably enjoying this content, so make sure to give this video a like and consider subscribing for more future videos like this. And I recommend checking this video out where I got the most useful Scratch add-ons that you should enable. See you in the next one.